What is up, you guys? It is Maddie here, and it's been about 5 days since I've made a video, and I just came back to YouTube, and I see I have 21,000 subscribers, so I most certainly want to thank you guys for that. It's nice to see a good amount of progress on my channel and more activity and stuff. It makes me really happy to see that. So I do thank you guys for that, and I welcome all you new subscribers. Anyways, the only reason I've been gone for so long is because I found out the disappointing news that chances are the Elder Scrolls Online will not launch over the summer, which I kind of wanted it to do, so that it didn't interfere with my college work, so I could keep doing YouTube at least actively to a degree. And so that kind of disappointed me a little bit, but that does not mean I'm going to stop. It just means that, unfortunately, around September, my uploads will be more scarce, and I'm going to have to choose between YouTube or college work, and we obviously know which one has to come first. So that kind of upset me, and that kind of not pushed me away, but it just, I don't know. I wanted to take a little mind break from YouTube and get my thoughts straight and get my priorities straight. So, anyways, I'm coming back with another Star Wars Battlefront 3 video, and chances are this will be a two-part video for the advanced requests of the community. If you're new here, basically, I'm doing this series every now and then called the Star Wars Battlefront 3 Community Wishlist. And from the Facebook page, Who Else Wants Battlefront 3, which has about 40-something thousand likes right now. So if you haven't already, go like it. Get the awareness going. That's what I'm doing. We're kind of working together here. I do a video. They post it on their Facebook page. But anyways, let's get right into this. So if you remember, I said in the first ever Battlefront 3 video I've made in quite some time that I wanted to have EA and DICE take over this game. And the reason I said that is because EA owns DICE, so EA would probably buy the rights and say, DICE, you are going to work on this game. That's why I said that, because the first and foremost request for the advanced request is to have destructible environments so the effects of war can be seen, so cities can fall and be in ruin, forests will burn, and landscapes will be scorched. This shouldn't just be limited to land, space, should have it as well. Sorry, the guy who wrote it, he said his English is a little bit broken, so I'm reading it as I see it. In fact, the factions' fleets should also be destructible environments so that there could be damaged and torn from the films. Like I said in the first basic request, you can see battle-worn armor and stuff over the course of time. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Basically, just think of the Frostbite destruction engine in Battlefield 3 and coming up 4 and putting that in Battlefront. That's basically what they're requesting here. Next is the choice between single location battles and merged location battles, resulting in much larger battles. Single location, for example, you battle for Theed, while in merged battle, you battle for Theed, the grass plains, the swamps, and the Gungan City, with a space battle also. So larger maps for planetary battles. I thought this was a sick idea. That's incredible. Just normal, like, for example, a single location would be a single map. And these planetary battles could just scale out like PlanetSide 2-esque battles. These huge things. Like, this is completely possible on next generation consoles. I thought the planetary battle system was an incredible idea. If you're going to develop Battlefront 3, that's something you got to take note to. Planetary battles. Not just a battle on one map like you see in Battlefront 2 or 1, and you conquer the planet after one battle on a key location. No. Planetary battle system, that sounds incredible. Next is very simple, a ranking system with leveling up that grants you new perks and abilities to use. Also, with the ranking system, you should be able to gain more content for your character customization. Kind of think of if you played Uncharted 3 before, their multiplayer system. They got the perks, but they also have character customization with clothing and whatnot. Maybe you could customize your armor. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. Next is some units for the factions, or some new units for factions like the Commando unit, fans of the Republic Commando game. If you've ever played Star Wars Republic Commando, you play as 4 commandos in the game, and a lot of people really like that game. It's another Star Wars game a lot of people want to see a sequel to, because it kind of ends in a cliffhanger, sort of, in a way, or it picks up where Star Wars Episode 3 ends. Anyways, they're saying, so basically these classes would be like the Republic Commando, the Droid Commando, Imperial Commando. Basically, obviously, what we'd see in a new game, new classes. Next is the graphics to look more realistic, but not cartoony. So it looks like you're there on the planet in that battle. They say, so like the battlefield, real life looking, in addition to cartoony for content from the animated television series. So basically they're kind of asking for a, from what I can tell here, like think of, what's the game? Ni no Kuni in a way. Like that really cartoony look, but it's so well done that it looks real, like you're actually there. Not that heavily anime based, but to the point where it's lifelike, but maybe black outlines or something like that. That's what I think they're going for here. Next is more units on the battlefield for larger battles. This kind of goes hand in hand with the planetary battle system in both single player and multiplayer. In addition to more units for multiplayer, players for the PlayStation 3 game MAG can have 256 players battling. Imagine, for example, 2,000 NPC units, so 1,128 versus 1,128 battles if possible. That's no offense to whoever wrote this up, but that's kind of bad math. But point being, they want humongous battles. Same goes in hand if you're doing like these planetary battle systems. This is a great idea. Next, a bit of strategy to be in Battlefront 3. Personally, I want a lot, but let's see what he has to say here. For example, certain locations have a shield generator protecting them from orbital bombardment, which are protected from with turrets and surface-to-space ion cannons. So bombard an area with a shield, the attackers must bring it down with a surface attack. I like this idea. It kind of brings in that whole planetary battle system again. I think that's a great idea. This works perfectly. All these they just merge together perfectly. How like going into space might be a risk because so much stuff is going on down below. That's just such a great idea. With the release of the Star Wars The Old Republic, maybe the addition of the Old Republic and the Sith Empire as new factions, bringing them with content like new planets and locations, weapons, units, and vehicles. Also, if the Great Galactic War could be added, maybe the Mandalorian Wars also. I think the Mandalorians would be a sick unit to have in the game. That would be great because they're such war veterans and stuff like that. I think that'd be so awesome. That's definitely a good idea. Let me see how much time I got left. All right, I think I got enough time to finish this up. Heroes of factions return, but to be given health instead of a limited time bar. Also in space battles, depending on the hero of your faction, you can use their famous vehicles as a hero. So, for example, the Millennium Falcon or whatever. Depending on your rank, your hero may receive protection. For example, General Grievous would have Magna Guards if high enough. Also, heroes with lightsabers should be able to do more realistic damage to weapons. So slashing, marks, and maybe cutting off limbs. I think the cutting off limbs part is pretty cool because they had that in... Jedi Outcast, and you could just chop people in half and stuff, and I love that. Not only should there be a faction versus faction battle, but some planets may have third party. For example, if you're on Kashyyyk as Republic, not only would you fight alongside the Wookiees, but you would also have the chance to play as them and use their vehicles like on Revenge of the Sith. So if a battle is on a planet with a race on it, that race can be played as on the battle. So basically, we obviously know that if we fought on Kashyyyk in Battlefront 2, we do see Wookiees, but we can't play as them. They're asking to play as them. And our last suggestion is that battles from land to space should be continuous. No cutscenes for going in between land and space. This will allow for great land to space battles. I thought this was also a great idea, considering that this should all be on next gen, because this is totally Planet Side 2 talk here. But I feel DICE could definitely pull it off if they ever got the ability to do that. But that's actually it. I managed to fit all those advanced requests in the entire video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a thumbs up. If you're new here from the Facebook page, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing lots of Battlefront 3 content that you should definitely check out. Other than that, once again, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay sexy, stay active. Love you all. Peace. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. On the top left are my Twitter and Facebook. Links can be found in the description. On the right are two videos you may have missed. One is the community wish list for the basic request of Battlefront 3, and the other one is the Let Our Voice Be Heard for Battlefront 3. If you missed both those Battlefront 3 related videos, be sure to check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed once again. See you later.